Man, what's good? Your boy King of Travel, man. So listen, I just touched down in America for 2 days. You know what I'm saying? After that, I'm gonna head to another country. You know what I mean? So y'all just continue to follow me and you'll see where we go. You know what I mean? But right now I'm gonna talk to a brother. And you know what I'm saying? This is a situation a lot of people facing. And introduce yourself and let them know the situation we're gonna talk about today.
So, a topic that I just thought about was how much freedom I need. That's what I want to name it. I don't know if Big Homie agree with it, but I think that's a topic that I felt that I should throw out there. How much freedom you need as an adult. And what I mean by that, how much freedom you need, meaning what kind of opportunities or what lifestyle do you need to enjoy your life? And every man on this earth, and I'm going to put it like this, I asked my younger cousin, or just somebody I know, I said, I believe $1 million will kill me. Think about that. I think $1 million will kill you.
So why you think $1 million will kill you?
It ain't not just $1 million, but I feel like money give you access to a lot more opportunities, power, and freedom. The more money you got, unfortunately, in this world, the more freedom you can experience. If I had a lot of money, let's just say this: if I want beautiful women, I want to get beautiful women. I want to be a business owner. I feel like when I was younger, the feedback that I felt from life, it didn't really gravitate to the life that I can enjoy. And I feel like as a man, I've been pursuing building an empire or pursuing a business that'll give me more financial freedom to create the lifestyle and the freedom that I always dream of. Now, if you do that, let's say if I'm making 20K, 50K, 100K a week, now I can let the woman that I seen in the supermodel or the woman that I seen in the strip club didn't gravitate towards me when I was a military dude, a police officer, or a 2 9-to-5 man. Now I'm making 5, 10K or 20K a week. Now I can approach this woman because I can actually do the things that she like to have fun with. Now I can make these people gravitate towards me. But what benefit is this woman bringing towards my life? I don't know what issues this woman got. I don't know who this woman really is. And I'm not sure exactly if she'll actually truly love me. Now we're going to put it as not just a woman. We're going to put it towards the material things. Now, the only way I'm making people gravitate towards me is because how much freedom my life got. So am I really this man without this money? So how is $1 million really worth it, or being rich really worth it? Can you stay disciplined to God or whatever faith you follow? If you follow God, it's truly hard to be a disciplined Christian with a lot of money, because you got a lot of freedom that you can experience in this world. If I go overseas and I can meet pretty poor women and get them 5, 10 girls in one room and have a little sex expert, you know what I'm saying? Just show out the whole night. Pull out 50,000 and just show out. You can do that as a man when you got that kind of freedom. But what kind of feedback you feel spiritually through God? What discipline you showing through yourself? And then when you get with a woman, you so arrogant that you can replace and fit her sex appeal and her attraction. You don't feel like you got to satisfy or condone an attitude from her, because you can provide a lifestyle that most men can't. So is $1 million really worth it? Is freedom, what kind of freedom?
Well, I want to say this to you, brother. This is what I learned in life, man. Believe it or not, and you know me personally, I'm a very successful person. And the access to money, I have it. Access to #1 credit, I have it. But I'm going to tell you something. You have to be disciplined with all that, you know what I mean? One thing I learned in life, and I'm glad that I got to this point, it's basically like learning different levels of being higher up there. You know what I'm saying? Of not so much of being a rich man, but a wealthy person that's able to do whatever they want to do whenever they want to do it. And of course, that's the lifestyle I live. Everything I do in my life is based upon what I want to do. But what I want you to understand about that, when it comes to a level of money, you need to have discipline too. And one thing I learned in life, and this is from me traveling to different countries and being able to see what life like is in Africa or Asia or South America, Europe, and being able to hang out with the locals taught me one thing in life, man. The money ain't everything. And I'm going to tell you that. And we see all these people with all these flashy cars and they got this and they got that, and we feel that bring happiness. That don't bring happiness, brother. You got to be happy within yourself. None of that matters, bro. You know what I'm saying? We'll see somebody driving 10 cars. Bro, you can't drive it one at a time. and that type of lifestyle shouldn't make you look good in front of people. When you find true happiness, you find it without all that. And I can say I'm a type of person like this. I don't need materialistic stuff. Even though I got the access to get it. People ask me all the time, say, bro, with your credit score that high, why I don't never see you riding some of the most flashiest cars? Because it doesn't matter to me. If I'm going to get with a female, she's going to accept me for who I am. Don't accept me for my money. Don't want me just because of I can do this and I could put you in this rich lifestyle. Because what that does at the same time, it makes you question, do the female really want you for you? Or the female wants you for what you could provide for her? Which I'm saying, I'm not saying you don't supposed to be able to be provide for the woman, because especially you want to play the role of the alpha male. You have to be the alpha male. But I just say that to say in life, for me personally, being able to get higher and higher to higher levels, that it's not even all about the money. And money can really mess people up. Because money makes some people get to the point they think they're better than everybody else. And when you start thinking you better than everybody else, you start to, your energy is really not the same anymore. You know what I'm saying? Towards people.
It's the King of Trouble talk show with real experience, with real culture and people across the world. Let's travel!
All right, so, you know, from me telling you what I tell you when it comes to the money situation, what you feel about that, bro? Because, you know, I'm going to tell you something. I know a rich man, very wealthy, rich of the rich. But the reality was he must be had a problem with his attitude because of the money. You know what I mean? He treated his wife bad, and his wife finally left. And a friend of mine is a stripper, and she's in the club. She said, man, he spends all his money. Like, he's not even happy. And all he talks about is his wife. You know what I mean? Like, so he throws all his money away on strippers all day. So what you think about that, bro? Like, you know, because money ain't everything. You know what I mean? Money don't bring happiness. They say money bring happiness, but nah. Because let me tell you something. I go into countries that people don't got near what they got in America, and they seem like the most happiest people in life. And when I come into America, man, everybody compete with each other. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got the Gucci on, you ain't got the Louis on, you ain't got this, you ain't got that. And I think it's bad, bro. Like, why is so much happiness if people don't got near what we got? What you think it is?
You know what? What I think it is, a lot of times in life, I think, and you made a good point, when you're a man and you super successful and you got a lot of financial freedom and a lot of things that the lot of things that most men don't have access to experience, you can. But once you become used to it, the truth is you got to complete with yourself. I looked at a video that we were just previously doing, and at first I wasn't complete with how I looked. And that's sad. You know what I'm saying? At me being 23 years old, I wasn't really satisfied with myself, but it also made me recognize that you got to love yourself, but you got to also work on some things. It don't mean perfect myself where, Lord, I want to be handsome, because you should already feel handsome as long as you take care of yourself and do what you're supposed to do. But it let me know as looking, I need to take care of myself, and also take myself more serious and just be patient. So it's like I could go to the club tonight and holler at every girl in the club. You know what I'm saying? Pull out the best mouthpiece they ever heard. And a lot of women have told me, you got a good game, you real smooth, and they smile when they say it, but they still don't feel the satisfaction of what I'm saying. They still don't have that gravitational pull.
So why you think they got that gravitational pull? You think it's because of money?
It's, to me, you can look at it as you don't fit the attraction, but it ain't just that you don't fit the attraction. I don't see that you take yourself serious. You got to take care of yourself. That's why I say if you're a rich dude, that's like, right now, I like doing these podcasts because I recognize more of myself, and it also show a reflection on where my mind frame at. So it ain't showing to show who know the most or who do the most. I'm just showing reflection on what I see in my world. You know what I'm saying? So with me, I can get on the jet with you tonight. Hey, Phil, I got $30,000. We're going to go over there and go to Medellin. I go to Medellin and I see a woman that's super beautiful. got a lovely sex appeal, nice boobs, big, beautiful skin tone. She take care of her skin, but damn, you could be the same black man that look lovely too, but you haven't been taking care of yourself in the States. But you can get over there. You got the lifestyle and you got the comfort that she may like, but you can't get mad if you don't fit the satisfaction that she need to satisfy and be with you. You know what I'm saying? So I can do that. It feel good. Yeah, the experience feel lovely, but you're not complete with yourself. So even to this day, tomorrow I gotta start working on getting back in shape, working on my skin, taking care of myself. Being handsome really just how you carry yourself and how to take care of your body. You know what I'm saying? Fuck the looks. Your sex appeal look good and your body look good, women gonna gravitate to that. That shit just hard for them not to. You know what I'm saying? That's why God made us like that. So I do my thing and do what I'm supposed to do as a man. I'm gonna pull them. I got the mouthpiece. You can have the charisma.
So let me ask you something. You pull them with the physical, but do you feel you have enough to keep them? I mean, as far as the mental capacity when it comes to finances and different things. The reason why I'm asking this because a lot of men always want a female to play her position, and he be the alpha male, and he's supposed to provide, and he's supposed to do this and make sure the woman's straight. I mean, do you feel as a man that you have what you need to continue to keep that woman, or she gonna leave you?
Well, out of maturity, I kind of starting to see that all women pretty much the same. Because even if I get with a woman that's really attractive to most people, or get with a woman that may not have the same sex appeal, really, if you're not really complete and you're not really dignified in yourself as a man, you're not gonna keep nobody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I could be a rich man, but keep a woman with that super attractive that got a very appealing sex appeal. But if you don't match her, you don't complete her. You know what I'm saying? If you're not confident, you don't complete her. If you're not strong-minded, where you can make her recognize herself, you ain't gonna complete her. You don't want no woman to dominate the household, because women move by too much emotions. A man, we try not to make decisions off emotions. You know what I'm saying? We got to do it off purpose and principle. So it's hard. But if you're a man, if I'm a rich man and I date a girl that I have never been in the same speed in, that's like if I grow a business in the next 5 years and I'm generating over $500,000 a year. You know, I'm blessed like that with no kids. I can generate and I can persuade or I can bring the comfort that women like. But can I make this woman be satisfied with me? You know what I'm saying? You don't want to have a relationship where you getting backdoored. You're pretty much a millionaire, but you got a girl that's talking to a dude not just off his income range, but she feels satisfied being with this man. She don't feel that same satisfaction as being with this dude. And if she really with you based off what you can offer, after about 5 or 10 years, I'm gonna get used to it. She gonna get used to that bullshit.
Get used to it. Yeah, because I'm gonna tell you something, man. I have heard you speak to a few women in the store. I have heard you, and you got a smooth game on you. I'll be listening to you. I say, bro, got a smooth game. But I'm gonna tell you something. Like, I'm a type of person, when it comes to a female, I don't sugarcoat them. It ain't no smooth game with me. Sometimes I feel I'm too straightforward, and some women bite and some won't bite. They be like, yo, man, bro, come, you know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, why you speak to me like that? And I say, I'll speak to you like that because I'm being real. I'm being authentic of who I am as a man. So my thing is, and I always tell females all the time, any man can tell you what you want to hear to get what they want. I could be a smooth talker. I could actually smooth talk to you better than a smooth talker. Because of me as a man, I respect you, who you are. Can I be straightforward with you and tell you how I feel? Now, with me as a man, I'm so content with myself and happy with myself. It doesn't matter. If she reject me because I'm being straight up, it don't matter. But it's men like you that smooth talk this woman. And I see it all the time. Y'all smooth talk them. Y'all tell them all these great things. They fall for it. But then later on, they get upset because of the fact that you can't bring to the table what they thought you was. You know what I'm saying? You was the smooth talker. Yo, you this and you that. And you tell her everything they want to hear. But in the end, everything stopped failing because you're not holding up to who you claim as a man. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what? On some crazy shit, though, and I like how you say that. I've been a shitbag before. Not trying to be a shitbag. I was in the military and I dated a girl that was a Dominican, and a lot of people would see her and be like, damn, this little fucker lucky. You know what I'm saying? She was pretty. She pretty as hell. You know, at her age. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it is, when I was dating her, with a lot of things my daddy was teaching me about manhood, I didn't maintain it, but I was still young. I got that excuse. I was like 19, 20, but still then, you know what I'm saying?
Well, you know what though, bro? I don't want to hear that excuse. He was 19, 20 because, you know what I'm saying? The knowledge that I get when it comes to people, age don't bring on how good and confident you are, what you speaking, and how smooth talk you are. Because I hear people in their 30s came and smooth talk as smooth as you. I have heard how you came off from women. You come with a very smooth approach. Like
it could be slick, but I learned in life based off experiences. Let's say I could be funnier than you feel, but let's just put the proof in the pudding where I'm sitting at. This ain't your house. This the place we hang out. So it ain't about comparing, but it's just saying your position as a man, you can actually comfort and take care of a woman. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. When I was dating her, even though I was in the Navy, I still, as a man, I was not supposed to be in a relationship with a woman because I wasn't in a position to maintain a woman. You know what I'm saying? To take care of her.
So let me ask you. So when you smooth talk this woman, why do you smooth talk her? Do you smooth talk her because what are you trying to build with her, or are you just trying to get in the panties? What is your option?
Really, with me, you kind of want to stay. You want to stay in shape. What I mean by stay in shape, you want to keep your mind and stay in shape to keep enjoying yourself. But if you meet a woman, let's say for example, right now I'm not satisfied with my sex appeal. I'm overweight.
So flag on the plate before we go any further. This is what I want you to do for me right quick. Just pretend you're talking to a woman. What line you use on a woman? You're in the grocery store right now and you see this beautiful woman. What would you tell her?
It depends on the energy I'm carrying today. But if I wake up in the morning, let's say if I see a woman that got a beautiful sex appeal and she actually pretty too, you know what I'm saying? Or she also is really pretty too, you know what I'm saying? All women beautiful, but she beautiful too. If I see her, I'm basically gonna try to be smooth. It ain't really, I don't really use no line. I just come to her direct and say, or I may just say, if I feel good, if I want to be funny, I say, hey, perfect. Or I may say, hey, perfect, or can I speak to you, please? But I try to put it in a tone where it's smooth.
Now, and that's respect. You come with a smooth line, but I have to be honest with you, bro. And you probably make the woman smile and all that. But the issue comes in is being that consistent man for that woman. You know what I mean? Like, is it better to be smooth like that? Because I hear a lot of smooth talking men, but they can't keep the woman because they don't have their priorities in order to keep the woman. You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Is it worth being smooth talking to them? Like, what is your goal to smooth talk them? To be with them longevity? Or you just trying to smooth talk the panties off them eventually? What is your whole objective?
With me, for me right now, I haven't really been complete with myself in a while. So if I go after a woman, if I speak to a woman that's beautiful or that got a nice sex appeal, I'm going to enjoy her, but I'm not going to try to get into bed with her because it intimidate me, honestly. Because I know I've been an athlete before. I know what it's like to be athletic. I know what it's like to have a clean and a beautiful and healthy body. If I know my body don't match her, that means I'm not going to satisfy her sex appeal. I don't match her sex appeal. But when I do talk to women, I let them know that. I tell them, I say, look, you're beautiful. Don't get me wrong. My whole goal with you is not to really take advantage of you or really just enjoy your body, but I want to see if I can actually earn you. And what I mean by earn you is if you'll be willing to be patient and watch me grow. I got a lot of potential and a lot of work ethic. I just want you, I'm not sure if you'll be willing, in the way you are and the position you are as an adult, I understand that you got a lot of freedom ahead of you, especially a woman that's beautiful. They could talk to anybody they want, but are you willing to be nice enough just to be a friend to watch me grow and spend time with me? And as you watch me grow and spend time, we can grow a real relationship where it becomes strong because you watch me from low to high.
Okay, well, I definitely understand that. I get it. But you think that a woman is going to have that kind of patience?
It just depends on what she values. If I take this woman, so how I first do it, when I talk to her, if I talk to a lady and I say, I like to be smooth but be funny in my own way, to be the best me, you know what I'm saying? But if I talk to her, I say, look, I'm working on some things, but here go my purpose and what I look forward to doing with my life. And it's the things that I achieve on what I'm doing. And if they like what they hear and they're like, all right, he decent. He may not be everything that I want right now, but I'm going to see what he's talking about and I'm going to see how serious he is. And as I continue to talk to her, I may if she let me, I'll take her out on a date, spend time. I'll pay for her either. I don't give a damn about that. Eat, enjoy, make her laugh. And then as she continued to go on a few more dates with me, oh shit, this nigga done lost weight. He done got sharpened. Oh shit, he done got a new car. But it ain't about what I got and what I am. But is she watching that he really truthful in what he talking about? The growth growing. So as the relationship grows, she could talk to other dudes on the side. Did you go on a date with another dude? Or if she say that, oh yeah, I did, but he alright, he a nice dude. That ain't my business. If she fucking him, I don't really give a damn. You know what I'm saying? I like her.
So
If I was doing
so
the
you
same
won't
thing-
get jealous if she dating you and the next man?
No, because she was never my girl, and I never made it solidified that are you gonna talk to other people? Because if I was doing my thing, enjoying myself, and I tell her, hey baby, I'm a merchant marine, or I'm in the Navy, I'm a police officer, I'm a firefighter, I'm a 2 9-to-5 man, and I travel and I go around places, and I like to find comfort from different partners. I don't want you to take it the wrong way that I'm a hoe or I like to give myself away, but I like to have fun and enjoy my life. Can you accept that? And if she feel the same way, that's the speed she move at. If you accept it, then keep doing your thing.
You know what though, man? I'm gonna be honest with you. Just listening to what you saying, man. The expectations is you expecting a woman to have patience to sit there and wait on you to see if you get your life together. And I have seen too many men fail at what they expecting, you know what I'm saying, a woman to accept that they can't even bring to the table in the future. So what I'm saying to you is you have to make sure, man, that, you know what I'm saying, you have the right state of mind when it comes to a woman. I feel you need to already have your priorities in order.
Yeah.
You already need to have your finances. Mm-hmm. You need to already be stable. And I feel if you want to smooth talk a woman, man, that you want to smooth talk her so that y'all could have maybe a future together. But in order to have a future together, your foundation need to be solid.
Yes, sir.
As presenting yourself.
And that's one thing that I've been struggling at, and I've been talking to you about, that as a man right now, my number one thing, my purpose intact. I know I got a decent mindset, but the discipline is low. It ain't no discipline. You know what I'm saying? Still fucking with it, doing this. But and eating the wrong way, it ain't gonna meet. You're not gonna be a 23-year-old if you're not taking care of your skin. You're not taking care of yourself. And being handsome, you gotta take care of yourself. You gotta be the best you. You handsome in your own way. And then two, the stability that I need to carry, I gotta first, right now working on earning my CDL. I gotta get that intact. So now the income involved, I got stability. I can take care of myself. I can't stay with nobody. So that's the truth. So so really the lack of discipline really got my life in this same stagnant position, but it's still growing. It's just gonna take patience.
So flag on the play. Hold up.
So that we don't have
I'm gonna ask you a quick
so
question.
that we can feel vulnerable. Okay? And it's very hard to
Oh, my homegirl sent me something today, and this is what she sent me, and I want you to hear this. And when you hear this, I want you to tell me your opinion on what you feel about what this woman is saying. But this is a video she sent me today, and tell me your true opinion. Listen to this. This have to do with the alpha male and the alpha woman, because as a man, you got to make sure, man, that you holding yourself accountable of being the man. You know what I'm saying, the man. But listen to this and tell me your opinion.
hard to find for an alpha woman. Because if we're already kicking ass in life, we want to meet a man who's at least higher or at least bare minimum equal. We want to be able to be inspired by them, to look to them as well, instead of always being looked to for all the answers.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't want an alpha woman, you're either saying, one, you can't provide that safe environment, or two, you're just not up there, buddy. So I understand you're trying to help people, coaching, I see it in your name, Zach, but just be careful about things that you say, especially when you don't have experience with an alpha woman.
Let's run that back one more time. I want you to hear that again because half of the message cut off, but...
Why no masculine man wants an alpha female?
Let me give you some insight, Zach, from an alpha woman. Every day we go out, we're making shit happen. We're strong, we're making decisions affecting people's lives, we don't hesitate to do that. We want to come home to an environment, to a partner that helps us feel safe, so that we don't have to be so strong, so that we can feel vulnerable, okay? And it's very hard to find for an alpha woman, because if we're already kicking ass in life, we want to meet a man who's at least higher or at least bare minimum equal. We want to be able to be inspired by them, to look to them as well, instead of always being looked to for all the answers. So if you don't want an alpha woman, you're either saying, one, you can't provide that safe environment, or two, you're just not up there, buddy. So I understand you're trying to help people coaching. I see it in your name, Zach. But just be careful about things that you say, especially when you don't have experience with an alpha woman.
Okay, listen, bro. So from you hearing that message, what you think about what she said, man?
What she's saying basically is that I want to be the woman. I want to be not. I want to. She's basically saying that I'm a woman with value, with high value. She a high value woman. So if she a high value woman, I want to be matched with a high value man. But what she's saying is, if it's certain things, I'm not looking for a perfect man, but I'm looking for a man that can be an example of what I admire in her own way. Basically, just to be admired, I realize it's like, even with me, I like pretty women. I like really all women. I ain't no hoe, but I like to enjoy, God bless us with women. Women for us.
Yeah, yeah.
But
that's
with
real.
me being single with no wife, no girlfriend, no nothing, I want to have as many experiences as I can to feed the best person that complete me. Lord's will to come. But that's why I say, if you're going to be with an alpha woman, she's saying you need to be a man that I admire and a man that I look up to, an example of leadership. Because no matter what, if you with an alpha woman, you still got to be a man of leadership. You got to be able to top it. If you can't top it, you ain't going to be able to really be with it. You know what I'm saying? That she's strong. She got a powerful mind. I want a man with a powerful mind. I want to be with a leader. So,
yeah, so that's something to think about, man. I want you to hear that message, because the problem is, it's a lot of y'all men, and I see this. It's not about me taking out for a woman or they're taking out for a man, but it's just the realities we face in life. Like, you can't have high expectations for this woman to be so feminine and just listen to everything that you're saying, or, you know what I'm saying, especially when she got alpha, you know what I'm saying, you feel like she acting like an alpha, you know what I'm saying, an alpha woman. And I say that to tell you this because you're saying to me, and I've seen how you smooth talking these women, and then you get upset because, see, you're not being honest on this video to the fullest on how upset you were today about, even though you might have been playing about you about to get high, which you was joking wrong, but you're feeling some type of way when it comes to you getting rejected from a woman, and you feeling like, why I got to go through so much to get this woman. But at the same time, if you have any type of, thoughts in your mind that you're looking for something serious, bro, you have to step up to the plate, especially as an American woman. Like, and you basically saying to yourself, you don't think that you have what it takes. I mean, or do you feel you got yourself together enough to say that you ready to take on these kind of responsibilities? Because it's a responsibility to deal with a strong woman. Or do you want a woman who really got her priorities together, or you want someone that you going to take care of, like just going to sit there under you and do whatever you want them to do, wait on you whenever you get yourself together? Like, do you really want a woman like that?
I mean, you want a woman to conform to the kind of mindset that you have, but I don't want a woman to feel controlled. That's kind of old school, but I feel like this. If I'm with a lady, I want my woman to feel as much freedom as she wants in her relationship, but also, most importantly, maintain the respect in their relationship. You know what I'm saying? But I like alpha women. I actually like women. I'm a very, how you say, what's the word for it? I don't, what's the word? It ain't necessarily I let her do what the hell she want to do. But I'm a very, what's the damn word, man?
You pretty much, you willing to understand and don't be insecure whatever she do with her actions or something? That's what
no, not that. If she show out, then she show out. Fuck that. You show it out. But as a man, you got to be firm. I learned with being with a woman that's pretty. I'll say the most decent experience, and it's sad though, it was 2 years ago. But that's just where I'm at until I pick up. But really with me is that I'm drinking. But
no, you good, man. You been drinking. This is a real interview. We speaking real thoughts.
Okay.
You want to trip up, it's all good.
But the main thing though with me, dating a girl that's alpha, you gotta still maintain a marriage. Even if you submit. Now, submitting as a man don't mean you soft and you let her do whatever she wanna do. You love her like, baby, I like that you vibrant. I like that you got a lot of energy. I like that you strong. But you still got to understand that being with a man, you still got to respect the values of this man. Because women forget the main necessary thing. And this is some old school shit, and some women may not agree. The main purpose for a woman, whether they agree with it or not, in my opinion, is the comfort. That's all a woman's supposed to do is comfort.
Okay, that's understandable, and I respect that a woman's supposed to comfort. But my question is, can you be the man that all she is feeling secure enough, her foundation is strong enough that she could be that person that just comfort? Or are you the type of man on a sinking foundation? How long would it last? Will the woman, just like you say, comfort? Is she comfortable enough for you to really be the man that you claim to be? Because as far as your smooth talking, you put off a vibe to the woman like you the man. You're a very smooth talker, but when it comes to your action of your delivery on how you function in life, when it comes to your job and keeping your foundation strong, are you that man or you not that man? Be real with yourself, brother.
I wasn't that man.
But you that man now.
Because through experience, I failed. So now I learned. Either you're going to do the same shit again. But I learned with being with an alpha woman, I learned it's pros and cons to be with an alpha woman. The pros is she's strong. She can be very loyal. She'll love you. And she'll give it to you the best way you want. And she can maintain a household, or she could be with you at the comfort you like. That's the pros of being with a loyal alpha woman. An alpha woman that's not complete, I'm loyal to you. But if you piss me off, I may go out anytime. I may come home whenever I want to. I may not be able to communicate whenever I feel like it. Basically, I'm going to be dealing with a pit bull. Fuck that. We just put, excuse my language, but cons, she going to turn into a pit bull. Mm-hmm. She ain't no Yorkie. When an alpha woman...
But why you think she turned into a pit bull? Because you're not bringing to the table what she expect. Because see, the problem is this, and I see this in a lot of men. Y'all want women to be comfortable with whatever y'all bring to the table. But a lot of y'all don't bring the foundation strong enough to the table for the woman to feel comfortable. So when she start biting like a pit bull, and then y'all get upset and say woman this and woman that. But bro, like, you got to understand, bro, when y'all start to get in a relationship with these women, and I'm teaching you this like a little brother. I'm trying to give you game. When y'all want to get in a relationship with these women, y'all got to have your priorities in order, bro. Because bro, like, you can't expect this woman to be so submissive to you and be so humble when you, only thing you could do is smooth talker. You smooth talker, then after the smooth talking, here comes the problems. It's when you start to go through the turns in life, when the bill's not getting paid, or the woman feeling like, man, things ain't right. Now you told her to just be that feminine woman, but now she got to step out here and get a 9-to-5 just like you, and she got to feel some type of way because all this smooth talk you talking, you ain't walking, brother. So that's a lot to think about. Talk is cheap. And at the end of the day, y'all want these so-called relationships and y'all want these solid women, but are you built as a man to be a solid man to a woman? Or you want to be number turmoil? Are you going to drag her down? Are you going to mess her life up?
You want to know the truth? Mm-hmm. This is the truth. And this is something that God powerful. Mm-hmm. And I say God powerful because he touched each and every one of our lives in our own way. Mm-hmm. Let me tell you something. So from 15, when I was with my daddy, I'm going through a story, but I'm going to put it out there. From 15 with my daddy was teaching me throughout adulthood, hey man, you need to learn how to be a young man. Listen to what I'm teaching you, because a lot of downfalls I had, fuck what age you is, excuse my language. It ain't about what age you is. I'm going to gradually grow you as a young man to learn what you need to do to position yourself as a better young man. Mm-hmm. So from 15, I lost my relationship I didn't lose it, but I ruined my relationship with my father when he separated from me because I was hard-headed. I wasn't nobody that could be taught. So I had to learn. So everything that I learned from being throughout my young adult as a little dude, everything that he taught me, it followed me. But when I got to the other side, I was like, damn, daddy, I realized what you shielded me from. I see it now. Now, everything I taught you, you better maintain it, because if you don't maintain it, you're going to fail. I started to sell weed one time. Your mindset, your discipline going down. You ain't kill nobody. You ain't do no crazy shit. You ain't rob nobody. You ain't really making no money either, but you doing sneaky shit. So your discipline going down. Now you don't play with weed, you don't start smoking, so now your discipline as an athlete went down. Look where you at now in adulthood. 1 minute you in shape, 1 minute you not, because you're not maintaining that discipline. Now when you get with a woman, because your own personal discipline down, now I done caught up to you. Now you done met a pretty girl, you joined the Navy and you start doing what you're supposed to do. You meet a pretty girl, but you can't maintain that discipline and do what you're supposed to do as a man, because you wasn't maintaining it. You didn't listen. So when he could have taught you that if you was in that position, hey daddy, this one, he could have, but you thought you knew everything. So really what I learned with being a man, before you can be with a woman, unfortunately, even what I struggle with right now, I may go to the club tonight. I done had this bottle, I done been drinking, I'm excited, I'm confident, I want to step in somebody's face, but you still ain't complete with you.
So let me ask you a question. So you're saying that this right here, this was make you confident, vodka. So why you can't have confidence without vodka? Like, what's up with this? I mean,
I'm going to put it like this, big dog. Like, what I learned, even from you, when I seen you today, I asked you, did you want some? You said no. For whatever reason, you ain't tell me. But what I had to learn from this alcohol, what I realized...
Well, no, let me tell you something. You know why I don't want this here, brother? And I'm going to be real with you. Because, you know what I'm saying? When I'm speaking, I'm just speaking from the heart. And when I speak from the heart, I don't need no vodka or anything. This is 4.40% alcohol, 80% proof. Just for me to speak my mind. You know what I'm saying? I speak my mind because a lot of people need confidence from stuff like this. And I just don't want that. And my whole thing was what I was drinking on before we do this is actually a little bit of energy drink. You want to know why? Because one thing that you struggle with and you keep on mentioning to me is you feel your physique and keeping yourself in the right shape. Well, my mindset is different. I drink stuff for energy so I can go pump the gym and keep myself in the right shape. That's an automatic thing I do because that's what I'm just disciplined and want to keep myself in shape because that's just the kind of person I am. Me, your confidence is coming from because you're saying you want some liquor. But all this right here, what you don't realize, brother, like this could be a big effect on your life. You know what I'm saying? With all your confidence, because when you speak to a woman, I guess you speak to a woman and you run the smooth game when you're in that Sky vodka. Because it makes you feel like you don't care if you want to get rejected or something. That's what it makes you feel like.
What I learned about this, even with being in the Navy, a lot of us, you know what's crazy? The men that got a better physique, and they even compare to you. You can whoop my ass fat or skinny. But just saying though, at the end of the day, I learned the men that got nice bodies, you ain't refer to this. But the men that lack discipline, you refer to this.
Refer to that.
That's what I had to learn. So it ain't the Sky vodka. You can enjoy this as a man, but you got to know how to do it. If I go to the club tonight, my daddy always said, when you get older, bro, fuck drinking. Excuse my language. You see? But
no, you good.
Even with drinking, and that's funny though, he told me, he said that some of his biggest mistakes and downfalls, don't drink. Some of the shit he told me I don't believe, and I'm not at that capacity, but he made me learn you lose a lot of discipline from vices. You got to know how to control your vices as a man. Food could be your vices. My ass, instead of going to the gym, the challenge, I could go to the gym with you tonight. It may be a tough workout, but you practicing how to be disciplined. But I went to Checkers early in the morning to get them 2 damn burgers, and I ate boiled eggs. But what work ethic have you done to burn that? So a lot of fat or a lot of things you want, and that's the funny thing about women. Women don't complain about us like that. We complain more about women than women complain about us.
Yeah.
And it's only a few men that complain. When I talk to you,
well, I'm gonna tell you the truth though, man. Is women don't complain like that, but believe it or not, man, woman is totally different with a man who cut compared to a man who not. I hear him talk all the time. They might not tell you that because women are very quiet with things like that, but and they might talk to their homegirls like that, but because I'm so cool when it comes to a woman and understanding their personality, and females could talk to me pretty much about anything, they be open with me. And they feel just like a man. Don't get it twisted. When a man cut and all that kind of stuff, they more attracted to it. That's just the nature of life. You know what I'm saying? But me, myself, personally, I want to downplay myself because I feel I need to go and get myself more together. Because a lot of women don't care about it as much as we do, but they do a little bit. You know what I'm saying? A man more attractive could probably get her to want to come to him quicker, because I see it all the time. Even me personally, if I go in the store and I wear a tank top or something like that, or where I could show more cuts or rips, women go crazy. But then when I don't wear it, regular jacket is just like anybody else. But I'm just telling you what I tell you is a man that, you know, our expectations are so high of what we're expecting from a woman, but we have to have ourselves together too. You know what I'm saying? And for a person saying they need confidence, you know what I'm saying? They drink this to have confidence in a woman. You should have automatic confidence no matter what. Because at the end of the day, all a woman could do is say, yeah, no. And if she said no, and go to the next.
And you know what's the biggest thing, what I appreciate about doing podcasts with you too, big homie? That sadly is that before these videos, what I recognize when you leave, I watch these videos and the camera turn on me. I'm watching myself on the camera. When I'm watching myself on the camera, are you confident in yourself on camera? I haven't. I had to first adjust to it. When I watch myself on camera, I'm already thinking, what's wrong with me? I should be thinking about, damn, I'm doing something positive. But I'm comfortable with it now. But can I watch myself after the alcohol?
That's real. Well, let me
That's
tell
the
you.
truth.
Let me tell you one thing about me being on camera too, man. Don't even be camera shy, man. Listen, bro. In life in general too, people gonna judge you regardless. You know what I mean? That's just the way the world turns. But at the end of the day, regardless if they judge you or not, bro, they don't make you near break you. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So you have to have confidence within yourself. Like when you see me speaking on camera, I just speak naturally who I am. Some gonna like it, some gonna hate it. It don't matter to me. I'm gonna be who I am regardless, whether you like it or not. When you build that kind of confidence right there, that's when you almost become unstoppable. You don't let nobody dictate who you are. You know what I'm saying? Or how you speak or how you feel. You are who you are. It is what it is, bro. So that's real talk. And I don't need no liquor to get on camera. I have many people before we got on camera say, yo, man, I'm scared to get on the camera. Bro, if you scared to get on the camera, so my question is, why are you scared to get on this camera?
Because they're not complete with themselves. I'm not complete with myself. I look at the world watching me right now. Mm-hmm. The first thing I realized with getting on camera, when you aim at a camera, the first thing a weak person think about, damn, how they look at me while I'm on camera. How they look at me, this me. You know what I'm saying? But how you look at me, you ain't look at, he weird. You know what I'm saying? He don't take care of himself. You don't. That's who I'm with, somebody that's basically reflecting my mind and he gonna help me grow. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I like. That's why I come and hang out with you too. Because I don't feel no intimidation from you. You done probably been with way more women than me. It don't mean that your sex appeal or you most helpful, but it just means who you are as a man. It completed the women. We could both be millionaires. The satisfaction and the gratification we feel from these women, it's totally different. It's just how I go.
Well, I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. My thing is, I think when it comes to me and why I probably done dealt with more women than you, it's not so much of my looks, man. It's my confidence too, and I just do things different than you do it. I feel like if a woman say yeah, she gonna say yeah. If she gonna say no, she gonna say no. Life goes on. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna feel some type of way because a woman tell me no. And you know how many women out in this world, bro? You know what I'm saying?
You know what I realized too as a young man, why I appreciate you, big homie, for even saying that. It touched me when you said that you got a nice little mouthpiece, you got a nice mind to you. You're a chess player. I appreciate that. But basically what it was saying, what I realized too, a weak man worry about looks. Looks, you still got to take care of yourself. You don't take care of yourself. I watched myself on camera. I pointed out every flaw that I think is wrong with me instead of looking at it saying, I'm doing something positive and I'm reflecting my mind. I ain't even look at what I said on camera. What I said on camera, it was pretty decent. Well, I ain't gonna be arrogant, but it was positive. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I didn't look at the positive that I'm putting out on camera. I'm looking at how I look, or damn, he ugly, but that come with maturity. Men don't think that way. But me being 23 years old, your 20s, you growing to that. That's why I say, if you ain't complete with yourself, as a man, where I'm at as a young man, you struggling financially, you ain't got no stability, you ain't confident in yourself, you don't need to have no, I ain't gonna say you don't need to have no chick, but you damn sure don't need to have no family. You shouldn't be getting nobody pregnant. I'm not.
Yeah. And that means a whole lot right there, man, because the world we live in is tricky, bro, and you're gonna win some, you're gonna lose some. Man, but at the end of the day, bro, you gotta have confidence in yourself before anybody else, man. And life sometime it is what it is. Not everybody gonna like you. You ain't gonna get any female you holler at, but guess what, bro? How you build your confidence is keep on hollering. Let me ask you a question. Any female that you done holler at, if she reject you, does it stop you from going to the next one?
Hell no. Because the thing that I learned, God bless you. You know what I'm saying? God blessed us with a companion. But what I learned with women, you can't go. Like, when I left it, that's still insecurity too. You can holler at 100 women. You still insecure. Mm-hmm. It's the truth. But
let me help you on something, and this is what you're gonna learn. You know why I got so much confidence? I got my life in order to the maximum capacity. When a woman reject me, the first thing that come to me, hey, you reject something good, and you don't even know it. Not just what I'm gonna offer you as a man, but what I can even gauge your mind to understand somebody who think on a different level when it come to everything that you done went through in your life till this point. Because I'm a type of person, I'm well disciplined in life and I got a lot of understanding. So a woman could always learn from me. And if she reject my presence, it don't matter to me because I got my life together. On every which way. Ain't too much that a woman could bring to the table more than I could bring to the table. No alpha woman. You feel me? So when you have that kind of confidence in yourself, what happens at that point? It doesn't matter rejection. And maybe you feel the way you feel because you don't have your life in order yet. You're still trying to get there. You talk about the truck and you talk about this and you talk about that. But bro, your life ain't together to the point. That's why your confidence ain't at an all-time high.
And just as we speaking on confidence, I'm still worrying about this camera. I'm still worrying about what somebody else think about me. But I'm working on not doing that. Mm-hmm. And that's why my confidence ain't complete. When you look at yourself in the mirror, I could tell while I look up to you too, you complete with yourself. Mm-hmm. Every woman you've been with have not been. You didn't always. You might have, but you made up not. But still though, not once have you complained to me about a woman. It meant keep living. So what I learned as a young man, dark skin, light skin, white, black, Puerto Rican, whatever, Spanish, whatever you want to be, you got to be complete with yourself as a man. Period. My daddy taught me that. My daddy ain't that the sex appeal that the ideal man think, but every woman he been with, you know, it ain't about the looks. You know what I'm saying? But it's just, he always was patient. He always was disciplined. He didn't bring 100 million women around us. He might have had a few girls that we questioned like, Daddy, she fine. Where she been at? You know, what happened to her? But, you know, shit, don't worry about that. You know what I'm saying? But I learned that every girl, it wasn't about the looks. They respected him and they that's one thing that I picked up as a man. If you gonna pick a woman, every woman he was with, they fell in line. Mm-hmm. You can't pick a fine woman and that thing don't fall in line. That ain't for you. Every girl he was with. So why you think they fall in line? I mean, this is you learning from your dad. So tell me the experience. I'm gonna put it like this. Mm-hmm. They behave. No matter what we did wrong to every girl that he had around us, mm-hmm. and I salute Pop because she still treated us like she was her own, like we was her own. Every girl, not gonna say every girl. I was with my daddy for about most of my life, mm-hmm. but when he was in a relationship, I have to really comply, you know, really clap to him as a man because he didn't just have, when he had a relationship, it was a long-term relationship. We had a relationship with the woman he dated. Mm-hmm. That's how an adult supposed to do. Meaning, she wasn't just, I wouldn't say just necessarily a mom, but she was basically a woman that loved us. We felt love from whoever we dated, whoever he dated. Mm-hmm. So when I was comfortable around her, I could dance a certain way and never felt the shame or none of that. Even when we first met her, made us feel handsome, all that. She treated us like we was her own, no matter the mistakes we made. And I made some bad mistakes with my dad, but still though, the love was always there. So that's why I got to applaud my dad, because like at the end of the day, why I salute him, you know, why I always give the utmost respect to him, better to say, is mm-hmm. because no matter what, he taught us an example of what a man should be. No matter what his mistakes he made and what he did as a younger man, he taught us. Mm. And I always value that. But what I had to learn is you got to maintain that discipline and maturity. I made some bad mistakes that put my life in a tough position. But he put God in our life too. There's no reason for you to fear. Yeah. That's what I had to learn as a man.
So let me ask you this, man. How was the females that he had? I know they was in line, but as far as their looks, how were their looks?
Looks.
I mean, were they good enough if you...
All his women to me, my mama, super attractive. My daddy met me when I was 2 years old, and I'm going to put this out. My daddy met me at 2. My mama was living a fast life. He was fast too. But he took care of us at 2, and he treated me from a baby at 2 years old. He treated me like I was his own son. And I don't have to put this out, but I put it out. That's an example of a man. To this day, I don't never feel like I look just like my daddy. That's my daddy.
So you look just like your daddy, and you know that your daddy was successful in life when it came to women.
Not really just successful, but he just like you. Y'all have that pride. That's why I like you. I can already tell. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got that demeanor as a man that no matter what I look like or what I got, bitch, I'm still me.
Well, you gotta understand, and I'm gonna tell you, and that's the truth. Because me personally, I'm not just financially stable, not just the money I could get my hand on, or not with the credit. You know, especially in America, my credit 800 plus. Bro, I get anything I want. But let me tell you something. A woman going to accept me for my truck. I'm not driving, or she going to accept me in the car riding. I never had a problem with a woman looking at me funny because I got a regular Expedition or I got a regular car. You know, because I noticed that's not what sparks the woman like that. They actually more attracted to my mind, the way I think. But at the same time, I can't get any type of woman because I understand who I am as a man. So a woman more attracted to me is a woman that done been there, done that, understand the games, and already understand the mindset of a lot of men saying one thing and they can't hold their word on their actions of being a real man. So they done got to the point in their life they just want to take a break. So I'm the type of brother, I'm the take a break brother. But when a woman feeling lonely, she needs somebody to talk to, I always could discipline her mind and give her understanding on how she could keep her head up in life and keep going. But far as that woman who look for something serious and longevity, I'm not that man. And I won't pretend to the woman I'm that man. I can pretend all day, but that's just not my personality. And like I tell a woman all day, if I can't be real with you, I don't want to deal with you. And that's simple as it get. You know what I'm saying? And with that kind of confidence, you'll be surprised of the woman I lose. But it don't matter to me. Because one thing, I didn't play with your mind. I didn't play with your emotions. And you go about your business. Go ahead and deal with the other guy who want to tell you everything what you want to hear to get what you want. But when everything fails on you, you could call your friend back and talk to me. So all that has to do with my confidence as a man. Am I a bad man for thinking like that? Not at all. I am who I am. And I respect the fact of me as a man that I'm straightforward when it comes to a woman. Let me tell you something. No woman beautiful enough for me to pretend to her. It is what it is. I don't care how beautiful you is. And I guess by me traveling to different countries and traveling in different places, I done seen the best of the best. And if I can't be real with them, I'd rather not deal with them. So I say that to tell you this here, brother. All that helps you build confidence. And you said to me, like with your dad, I guess your dad had longevity with women. You know what I'm saying? That's a great thing. And so, and if he looked something like you, if he could have get the woman, that means you could get the woman too.
My daddy, you know, like I tell my pop, every woman he dated, every woman he dated always said, your daddy handsome. My daddy a handsome man. Even as a big dude, he got favor. You know what I'm saying? That favor that he got on him, we got it too. But favor come with a cost too. That's the crazy part. We ain't gonna get to that though. But the main thing though, with my daddy, I learned that it's just not the pride, it's the confidence that he carried as a big dude. I always admired it, and I always looked up to him. Not where I wanted to feel tough, but I always wanted to be somebody that he said, you know, when I played football, I felt the strongest when he played. I never got tired. I literally played both sides of the field, both ways, but the strength and the pride I felt from my daddy, when I lost him, that's when it was like a shadow was over me. You know what I'm saying? But it shouldn't have been. But as a young man, you learn. I could pick it back up. but I had to learn. Even through you, even be around y'all. The biggest thing I learned from y'all never bragged about what y'all bought a girl. When I talk to you and I talk to him, hey, I bought this girl this and that. She did this for me. She went crazy. I never in my life I heard that from you and him. Y'all might have did something for women, but that ain't the point that y'all teaching. You know what I'm saying? When I learned from you and him, mostly, you know what I'm saying, just with older men, confidence. Even with your friend, I forgot Big Homie name. He got dreads, right? What's his name? Who we was on the phone with?
You talking about Swerve?
Swerve.
Yeah.
Even with Swerve, y'all never bragged about what y'all bought women. But who I am right now, I'm not complete with myself. So I'm chasing money. I'm chasing on what. The only reason why I became a merchant marine, because it'll generate $10,000 a month. For a young girl, it may, or older woman, it may.
Keep talking.
You can be comfortable. You may generate a lifestyle that's comfortable, but you're not complete with yourself. If you're not complete with yourself, you're going to always try to find a way to play chess and generate a way to keep this woman satisfied. If this woman not satisfied with who you are, the money ain't going to supersede that. I bought it when I was in the Navy. I bought an Audi just to try to make women gravitate to who I am instead of working on my attraction or just working on me, being complete with me. Not being complete with me got me in a position, I can't blame it on the alcohol or blame it on the clothes I got or blame it on trying to make more money, but it just means that because I'm not complete with myself, I'm trying to do so much things to make life gravitate towards me instead of being complete with me. That's why I say $1 million would kill me, because I'm not complete with me. If I was complete with me, $1 million wouldn't kill me. But because if I had $20,000 right now, I'll try to get Phil on the plane right now or as soon as possible. He just came from overseas. He didn't tell me he took a girl on a $10,000 shopping spree to make her sleep with him. He didn't tell me that, never. Even if he did, he probably wouldn't tell me that. But you know what I'm saying? But as a young man, what I learned from him, I told him, I said, if I go overseas with you, I'm learning as a young man, you got to grow up as an adult. If I go overseas, you got to grow up. If I go overseas with him, because of the sex appeal, he attract from women, it may not be the same that I attract from women. But as long as I enjoy it, that's most important. But that don't mean it's about competition. It just means you got to work on yourself. This ain't a Gucci jacket. But if it was a Gucci jacket, it shouldn't boost your confidence on what kind of woman you'll gravitate towards you. It just make you curious. It'll make you curious, you know what I'm saying? If I'm 23 years old and I'm pulling in $50,000 a week, it'll kill me because I'm not complete with me.
So but let me ask you this though, man. You don't think sometime in life too, even if you gotta present that kind of lifestyle to a female, you in Gucci, you in the most high expensive stuff, you don't feel, man, like she wants you for your money, not really wants you because of you?
If you date a woman, if I date a woman and I'm in a higher income range, that's like if I become an owner operator and I'm making $5K a week, $10,000 a week, $20,000 a week, $50,000, or just a business owner. If I'm generating a high income level, it means that you need to be patient. You know what I'm saying? First, be complete with you. You got the financial freedom, that comfort for you. But if you're trying to build a family or gravitate a fine woman based off what you got, you already playing your cards wrong because you're going to keep playing chess. You're going to worry about, damn, when I call this woman, I'm getting her everything she wants. She know I love her. She know I appreciate her. She know I'm doing what I need to do for her as a young man. But damn, the pull that I need from her, the emotional pull that I want to receive from her, I'm not getting because I did it through materialistic value. You got to do it through your heart, bro. You got to do it through you. You know what I'm saying? Money will reach a woman's mind, but it won't reach a woman's heart. You know what I'm saying? So if you reach a woman's mind, how long you going to keep her mind? You going to keep playing chess. Your ass going to keep playing chess. Oh, I bought a Benz 2 years ago. Oh, the new model came out. She liked the new model. It's a dude that I think she talking to because I seen she liked some pictures or she communicating with a dude on Instagram. He commenting with her. It's gonna be a comment. It's gonna be a consistent chess game. What you thinking? Because you're not complete with you. If this woman don't complete you, when you're a confident man and you clean with yourself and you love yourself, you know for a fact I'm gonna find what I like. So if this woman ain't for me,
you keep it moving.
Yes, sir. That's how it gotta be. But I had to learn that. But you don't learn that through obstacles. If it's a young dude that's watching this, the biggest thing in life, be complete with yourself. Fuck how you look. Even when I watch myself on camera, I'm not being complete. I've been complaining about my skin ain't clear, my body, my sex appeal ain't lovely. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got the financial freedom. Fuck that. You gotta be complete with you. Work on it and be patient. Be complete with you. When I talked to this dude, he never complained to me. I don't know what problems he got. Every time I talk to him, it's about I'm enjoying life. That's I ain't never heard, hey, I got a baby mama issues, because I'm not even at that age to even talk to him about that, because I haven't had kids. But it's just when I talk to him, it's not a competition, but he teaching me, where you at? You ain't got no kids. He got kids. He got a house to maintain. He got a business. Now, once I heard one complaint. My daddy, he got 4 kids. He got me. He got a family that whenever he need them. Not once have I heard my daddy complain on the phone. He got women that he go to at night. He got a woman that he take care of at night. Not once have I heard my daddy complain. That shit crazy. Where you at? They enjoying life. These the men that actually got responsibility. So if you're a young dude and you feel like you in a box, I done been through so much shit, but I'm still here by God. So the main thing, if these men ain't complaining that actually got responsibility, you got to learn how to enjoy life. I got to work on me. If I'm not complete with my skin, I'm not complete with my sex appeal, this shit not going to complete me. But I can keep referring to it. I'm 23 years old. I could be 25. I got 2 kids. I got 1 baby mama with 2 kids. You know, I had a hard time with her because I didn't complete her. I make decent money. I may make $8,000 a month with a decent career and benefits. That's nice. A few years go by, and my kids getting older. They reach middle school. My baby mama leave me, or my wife leave me. Now I gotta go find a new woman. That's real life. Mm-hmm. I also gotta maintain the kids because life ain't giving me the feedback that I want. But I still gotta teach my kids how to grow up. You know, I made 2 kids too fast. You ain't complete yourself before the 2 kids came. Now it ain't about you, it's about the 2 kids. My daddy, my Phil, big homie, he done been through that. He raising somebody, but I never, not once heard him complain about it. They ain't my business anyway. And even my daddy, he never complained to us like that. That's being a man. But I had to learn this shit right here will make me make a mistake if I'm not complete with myself. It'll make you make a mistake with life in general. But I'm learning through them. Be strong. Complete you.
Yeah, definitely, man. And just be strong and confidence, man. And don't, because you know what I noticed with a lot of guys, and I'm not saying you doing this,
me
man.
Too. That's me.
Anytime a little bit of pressure hit, y'all go to the liquor store.
Weed, drugs, anything.
Yeah. The weed, liquor store, you know, drugs, anything, man. And I just want to, let you know, man, that ain't the answer, bro. Because guess what? Life going to bring you obstacles. And you never really hear me complain, especially dealing, with a relationship. I was in a relationship one time. But what I understand, that everything ain't going to be perfect. That's life. Sometimes things just don't work out. Sometimes you outgrow the person outgrow you. Sometimes y'all on different agendas. That don't mean that the person was bad. You know what I'm saying? But you got to keep life moving. You know what I'm saying? Our problem is we try to predict our future, but don't really know that what the future beholds. We get in these relationships like you at a young age right now, and you trying something new. You know what I'm saying? Your mindset when it comes to relationship, I was just like you, but I think totally different now. But the way the world discipline people, especially in America, you're supposed to live in this box. Is what America tell you how things supposed to be, where you're supposed to be at in life. But sometimes life don't play itself like this. Like a brother said to me, when somebody in they 30 plus, you supposed to be to the point ready to settle down. So that's what they feel about me. But at the same time, when you get over the age of 30, you're supposed to be in the settle down stage. That's not necessarily true. Because that doesn't give you, because of a certain age, you're supposed to settle. Maybe you don't try to settle when you was younger and you just find out it just wasn't for you. So that's why you don't never hear me complain about a relationship or anything like that or any problems. I'm never going to knock a woman down totally like that. and making it like she the worstest person in the world, because a woman gonna be a woman regardless. Regardless if you got Tina, Lena, Rena, it don't matter. It's gonna be similarities when it comes to them. So you just gotta play by ear. You live and you learn. You know what I'm saying? Life is like an open book. You keep turning pages.
Yeah.
And as you get older and older, you start to learn. But have confidence in yourself and keep building yourself up, and never put yourself in a position like you are nobody. You just keep going, and don't be so insecure when it comes to yourself, and always reflect when to your dad, and seeing that your dad was able to make things happen, and you can do the same thing too, bro. And that's on the real talk, man. We about to end this thing, but I want you to just, you know what I'm saying, just you end it, tell the people, you know what I'm saying, what's up, and give some brothers some word of encouragement, man, at a young age, like you want to come up in life, learning life.
The biggest thing with life, even with being me, I like being on him. Y'all will probably see me more often. But if you're going to do this, or just live life in general, first complete yourself as a young man. Complete yourself. Love yourself, bro. That's the biggest thing. That's the true test. Like, God gave me a lot of favor. It's a lot of things that's in you that I don't know, and there's things in me that you don't know. But the biggest thing that I learned in life, my goals in life, I want a lovely lifestyle. I want a lifestyle, number one, first, I want to meet the physique I like. I want to meet the income I like. I want to live a life of comfort. And most importantly, number one, I want to keep God first. That's simple. It ain't really simple, but those are 4 things that I value. But when living life, what I learned, even sitting and looking at y'all on camera, when the camera turns and I got to look at myself, when I'm putting myself out there, I got to be able to respect myself and value myself and listen to where I'm at. I'm comfortable to talk to you this way because I'm on this. That shit easy. That's what I learned. I bought this bottle today and I done killed the whole bottle. It's a lot about myself I ain't put out there, but I will. But what I learned, that's like, even if I go over with Big Homie to overseas, he been overseas, he travel a lot. If I go overseas, he'll let me have fun. But if I decide to step out, or the discipline, or step out my own discipline that I was taught, and go after women that pay for themselves, or let's say, for example, the woman want me to, you know what I'm saying, give me whatever she asks for, and I conform to this woman to receive the gravitational pull I want from life through money, that's a challenge. That's a test. Don't do that. If you complete yourself, you will never pay for a woman. You will never want a Benz. I don't even want a Mercedes. I may be wrong in this way, but I put it like this. I don't want a Mercedes until I'm complete with me. I could have been had a Mercedes. I could have been had big credit, or I could have been a merchant seaman and made $10,000 a one and bought a Benz. But I don't even want a Benz because I'm not complete with me. I don't want a Lamborghini. I don't want to drive a Lamborghini. If I'm not complete with me, I drive a Ford Focus. It got a donut on it. But that comes from lack of focus. So if you watching this and watching his show, just keep moving forward and keep elevating your life. I could go to the club tonight, finish this bottle with him. Probably will. Maybe not.
But listen to this, and I'm going to end this like this right here. Have your confidence in everything you say you want to do for yourself. You do it for yourself, regardless if you got a woman in the picture or not. Because a lot of time, y'all problem is y'all only do this for the woman. Y'all don't want to keep yourself up unless y'all got the woman. Y'all wait, yo, let me go in the gym and keep myself fit. Keep yourself fit regardless if the woman or not. And then once the woman come along, you already got your confidence up. You already feel like this. You already feel like that, bro. And you already good. You don't have to worry about, oh, I need to get my life together because now I'm insecure because I wasn't going to the gym enough, or I'm not this and that. Bro, get out there and make it happen, bro. It ain't all about the woman come next. Get yourself together, get your self-love together. And so when that right woman come along, you'll be able to be that man for that woman. And guess what? And if that woman don't see the goodness in you, time to let her go. That's what's up, man. The King of Travel Talk Show. Man, listen, man. Let's travel the world.